Good morning, lovely people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Riri Charlie World. Once again, thank you for the subscribers who've been subscribing and supporting us by liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you're a new viewer, kindly subscribe, share, and also like and leave a comment behind so that we can be able to bring you more content. And also, if you have any query, we can also still answer you on the comment section. Welcome to my farm, Riri Farm, whereby we are doing organic farming for vegetables like collards, coriander, spinach, tomato, cabbages, and now we are into the season of planting mrenda, saga, mito, all these having nutritional values in our bodies. Once again, welcome back, and we're discussing today about how to do a simple structure, greenhouse structure. You don't have to spend a lot of money as people normally perceive it, because they talk about approximately 250,000 to get a very good greenhouse. For me, one thing, and I'm sure all of you would like to save, and if I can achieve the goal using simple techniques back to basics, then I don't need to spend 250,000, 300,000 as it is perceived, and what it is in the ground. You have to spend around 250,000 to do the greenhouse, which is polythene, use metal bars again. So how did I construct my simple greenhouse? So I just went to the shop, to the shop where I bought the net, and then from the net I bought the poles, and then I had a small piece of land, and definitely I had the idea of what to do, what to plant, when, and how to plant. So as we start for the greenhouse, the poles would go for 4 meters high, and then you'd look for rafters which run approximately 18 feet, which is approximately 6 meters. So they run across, and when they run across, you just have to make sure that once the pole is you've dug the pole into the ground, then of course you need to run the rafters across. Make sure your safety is very good, because you need to fasten the rafters once the poles are dried. On the ground already, you've put the cement, concrete, you made them straight up, and then you have made sure they are stable. Only on day 3 you can start putting in the rafters and the net, because by that time the poles will be very strong, firmly on the ground, because you've already put some concrete on them. Now, having said that, and I keep on repeating again, what do we require? A good source of water. Number 2, you require a tank. Number 3, the poles. And number 4, the net. That's it. You don't require any metal bars, you don't require any wire mesh, you don't require anything else. So, and this you can do it yourself. As you can see, if you look at my right hand side, there's a pole there, the other is over there, and of course the net is up here, and I've just done that only with the help of only one person, who actually could be your worker or your friend or even your family member. So the cost is not significant. So the piece of land I have, a small piece of land that I've done this, is actually 25 meters by 15 meters. 25 means the length, and 15 meters the width. So I have prepared the beds, and the bed is actually very small, which is almost 1.5 feet wide, and the length is 15 meters, because you need to have good yields in one line. When I call a line, it's called a bed. So what you do is when you till the land, you just make sure when you till the land, you lift up like a small platform of 1/2 feet, and then wide is 1 feet, whereby you do plant your seedlings or your plants which have been either bought, or you can do it from your own nursery. Having said that, what do we plant at Riri Farm? Riri Farm, we plant African Shade Night, which is managu. We plant the corianders over here. Then we plant the kales, which is collards, spinach, tomatoes, and cabbages. So in this season, that's what we have. But in the nurseries, we have broccoli, we have cauliflower, which we're going to be doing transplanting very soon, which I'll invite you the day for planting, which will be a live one-on-one on planting. So what are the challenges of not having a greenhouse? So this area is actually under Machakos County, which is very hot during the day. It's around 28 degrees centigrade. So with that 28 degrees centigrade, you can barely actually grow something without water. And when if it's outside the greenhouse, definitely it seems that you might not have a good harvest. If you will have an harvest, it will be very, very little. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take you through once again about organic. So how do we do our organic? So I will take you through in my next video where I have done my organic preparation, whereby I put a small tank. I put everything that you waste in the kitchen. So that is you mean from potato peels, tomato peels, and leftovers, and that is where you put in that small tank that I have, that you keep on turning round and round, and then you put some small manure, which can be goat manure or cow dung or cow manure. So when you mix these two, it actually takes you through for a whole single month or 2 months before it gets ready for use in your shamba. So I don't use fertilizers. Why? Reason is because big organic is the only way now, simply because you do not have any toxic substances coming into the ground. And one more thing, when your piece of land is reliant on fertilizer, you will forever be using that fertilizer. So on my next episode, I'll take you through on my organic fertilizer, whereby I have done liquid fertilizer, and also the other normal fertilizer, which you can use your hand by spreading it, and the other one also you can spray it using your normal sprayer. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe. If you're still a new viewer, continue subscribing as we go on the next episode. And thank you so much for staying tuned, and welcome, and let's continue on the next episode, and have a good day, good weekend. Let's meet each other on the next video. Thank you so much.